I said,
Where are you going to
see
fly?
those two, they look like fly. I'm still fly.
Oh my God, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. But I
I want
still,
to make
my hair still looks like a fly.
like a fly.
Yes.
How?
When I remove my hair, then my hair looks like fly. Different but for the eyes.
I've just been taking tea and let's complete it. Why I choose to start an online business. That's all we're going to talk about, and don't mind this one. She's going to be doing her own things. Can you say hi?
My name is Elizabeth, the boss baby in the house.
Wow.
And this is my mama's Sunday. We're gonna go on.
Yes, we are already live. We're already live. So what are you going to say?
If you want to watch this video, click the link below.
No, they're already watching. So if they want to start up their own business, they have to click the link below. Well, and what is the link? www.sundayandjigaonline.com. Yes, your mouth really looks so bad. Can you put this? She likes these things. Yes, why I started an online business because I really wanted to have control of my time. I started the online business because I was really so obsessed to have my own business, but I wanted a business that I could be in full control of it. And I am blown away that this online business I was so scared of before, it took me back to school. It was able to support our family when we are still in Uganda and did a lot of great things. And so many connections with different people in different parts of the world, in different continents. And I gained a lot of personal development skills. I gained skills on how to manage online business, how to create content, how to do advertisement, how to handle people, mindset, a lot of things that I really learned on this online business that even earned me to get a job because I never knew how to do content, marketing, these social media things. It was not my thing. But I learned through this online business and also did another course that was related to it on website and digital marketing. So that was a great help for me. But however, the business, it doesn't really need you to do extra course because I was seeing my career going to that direction. That's why I decided to do that course that was to aid me on where I want. And it surely did. I got a job with a very big company here, and it's helping me help my family. It's helping me going back to school. Now I am at school again and I'm doing something, you can never stop dreaming. My dream was to get a career, to build my career, but I wanted also to have something that really help me help people, connect with people, help people to get transformation. So I'm doing a course on becoming a transformational speaker and a transformational trainer, facilitator. There's a lot in that in that course. Can be a transformational speaker, a transformational coach, can be a motivational speaker, and trainer, and a lot in that. And the beginning of this is all the online business that brought as I got the dream, more dream keep coming up. So I am so obsessed of helping people who went through so much trauma because it was also very hard for me to really get to where I am. I don't know how you see it, but to me, it's really a very big change because it has always never been like this. There was a one moment in my life where I lost my parents at a tender age, and I did not have a place to stay. I did not have a home. We could move from one house to another, from one relative to another relative. Even others were not related to us. But I am so grateful that I was able to overcome all that, and now I have my own home. But that taught me to become resilient because there were different challenges in different locations that we always go to. But those challenges brought out this strong, resilient woman that can't wait to be of a great impact to the world. And my desire for change never stopped. I kept dreaming and kept growing in everything that I do because of this online business. Do you want to be here or you want to go? You want to be here? Okay, stay. So it has always been very hard. And I started this business. So when I was in Uganda, I was still a refugee. And there were so many challenges, but I knew it was going to take me somewhere. Sorry for the interruption, but because baby doesn't want to stay in one place. So I used to have challenges when I got started. At first, I was so afraid and skeptical, but when I started to find out more information and confirmation that the business is really legitimate, that got settled. So the challenge was now having having electricity, because sometimes even if you have money, the electricity goes off for the whole no. The electricity goes off for the whole area. Sometimes for 1 week, 5 days, no power. And I was doing the business. I could really go and find out places where I can charge it. There was a moment, even I remember, that I booked a hotel to just go and do a go live, to do an interview with someone else. And there are moments the internet is really not reliable. In the middle of my show, it could go off. However, it's really helped me go back to school. It facilitated my education that I was stuck at that moment. I completed it, and I am so grateful that from that education that I attained and got even other courses that are related to my career, and now I have a job, I am set to really build the business, because I don't want to get 2-3 jobs. I just wanted to have one job and my business as a part-time. As I do my job, I still have time to do my business, because I can do it early in the morning before I go for work, or after work time, or even over the weekend. I got the chance. Though I have a lot, I am a mother of 4, so sometimes it's really so hectic, but I needed change. And if I need that change, I have to really take radical actions, radical steps into to the change that I am envisioning in my mind and in my heart. The challenges that I had before was all addressed. Most of them were really addressed. And as I moved to Australia, I also got new challenges here. As I'm staying here, I don't mind that there's a lot of noise at the background because they're children. Today is a weekend, they're at home, and a lot of things. So I really wanting to see that I build up this business that will really give me the time I needed for myself and also to impact others. The most great thing that I love with this business is that connection with people, impacting people's life, seeing that someone else who even never have skills on how to do content or how to post a picture is able to learn and able to do a lot of things on the social media. It's really amazing. The connection, and it's not always about the business. Sometimes we discuss things to really help one another overcome trauma, to overcome just negative mindset that always think you're not enough. Sometimes I used to think that way. I used to think I was not enough. I used to think it's not always me, it's always someone else. And until I knew that, I realized all other people are just the same as me. It's just that they get to believe in themselves and they start to work on themselves. And that gave me the strong resilience to really keep going. So I am really so thrilled and so passionate about this business, because I have seen results. I've tested the results of this business, that it really helped me. And I can't wait to see the great freedom and flexibility that I'm envisioning, because I wanted really to help a lot of parents that are struggling to have to balance between career, family, and parenting. So many parents, just like me, also sometimes blame ourselves. We regret why we are not there for the children. So, but it's not our fault. It's not your fault. It's only that you can't put all these things together, like having the time and also having the money at the same time. If you want to have the money, you have to sacrifice the time. And if you want to sacrifice your time, know that you will not have the money. And that is how it is. That's how the world is today. But if I tell you there is a way out that you can start building into that flexible lifestyle that you can get. And if you are truly looking for something that is legitimate, you see, something that is, I was just watching, I was discussing with one of my prospects yesterday. She called me and she told me that Sunday, I am so afraid of the online. I have been scammed a lot of money and I brought so many people, they were scammed and they are still following up the case. And even in following up the case, they lost a lot of money. Because those people, they promise big things. They promise, yes, if you join every day, you get this, every day you get this. And if you really sit down and find into details, how is this money generating? How is it coming? Sometimes it's not real. Sometimes you will see the figures coming, but in real sense, at the last, you get disappointed. But something that is legitimate, more especially this online business, I was scammed also one time, but that gave me really a lesson. This online business, you have to work for it. Just like when you open up your shop outside there, your grocery or maybe whatever. If you have not opened, no one will come in. If you have not worked, nothing will come out. You really track. The best thing that I love with this business is that you can track your progress. You can track it and how that money is coming out, you know it. That's the most beautiful thing that I love with this online business. And the most that I really like is because the transparency, the authenticity, and the real life that I really love with this online business. Because if we can come live and show ourselves, most of those companies that really promise big things, they don't show up. You just hear the audio, you see their pictures of people who are not even them. You see that, and it is really frustrating. There was a moment there was someone who's promising me you can get this a day. But I say, okay, can we have a video call with you so I can also know? I knew that. I just have that feeling that it was a man, but she was saying he was a female. But that was really another thing that I did not trust. So with our business model, we really show a real life because it is attraction marketing. Attraction marketing help us to build connection, relationship with people. That's why in our training, we offer a free 90 minutes training. First of all, we offer that training so you can understand what we are dealing with, what our business is all about, how it's changing lives. Even people whose life have been changed, you hear their testimony, the pillars of this business. It is explained into details and how even when you take the first step, like paying the 149, you will now know the commission structure, how you get paid, how that money is coming. If you don't work for it, you don't earn. Yes, that's the most thing. And I love it. And if you're really taken up by how much am I earning in a day, this is not for you. Because yes, that is the right question, but how much are you willing to commit into your business? How much are you willing to commit into learning the tips on how you can convert into clients very fast? It's your commitment that can even get the results. And the best thing that I love with this business is that you can go at your own speed because people are all not the same. People have different challenges at different times. Like me, I started this online business in 2021, but I got it in Eliza. I don't want noise. So I got this in 2021, but because there were so many limitations in my side, however, I got results, but there were limitations. If those limitations were not there, I could have been very far away now. But I knew that I was in the right track because it facilitated me to facilitate something that was a gate for me to come back into the business. So it is according to your speed and according to the challenges that you have, or the whatever that you have. It's how you get the results, because there are some people, they don't have the time to commit into learning the business, because it's your own business. You have to do it yourself. You have to do it by yourself. You have to go through the training and implement what you have learned into your business. So if you don't have time to learn, how will you grow? It is very hard. So you have to get to learn and implement what you have learned. And what amazing thing that I love in that is that in that process, I gain skills. I gain skills on how I can manage things, manage even my own time, my own emotions, my mindset, how I can now get from managing myself to how to manage the business, how to handle clients online. Because online you can find everyone else. When I was doing my driving lessons in my country, South Sudan, my teacher told me that, my instructor told me that if you're moving in the road with a car, know that everyone else is crazy. You're the only one who is so sensible. So online you can find all sorts of people, and they can comment on you or write anything or send you anything. But how you handle that professionally and also to mind of your mental health is something that is being taught in this business. Because at first it was not like that for me. I was so annoyed and frustrated by people's comments, how they comment on my business, how they comment on me. It was frustrating. They did not know how I was doing it. They did not know where I was going, why I was doing this. They never knew, and even they will not want to know. They just, on their view, on their lens, they just say whatever that they said. And that was really frustrating. But I love in this business that I was taught how to manage my own emotions, my mindset. And that really was a great game changer for me, that it helped me not only in my job, it helped me in my career, it helped me in my personal life, it helped me in my family, it helps me in so many things. And why I choose to start this business, because I really looking to having flexible time, so I can be able to get more time with my children to instill the values that I really wanted them to have, Christian values, morals, and to raise them as great citizens, responsible citizens. So I don't want to live with the guilt that I wish I had the time. I need to create the time. And the time to create the time is now. The time to create the time I need is now. So it doesn't matter how long it took me, but I know that I was in the right track. And now even I know very well that I'm in the right track. So if you are finding me for very first time, I have been doing live show for a very long time. And I have not always been like this. I was so shy, so skeptical, though I still do, but at least there is a change that I also get to learn the skills, these camera skills on this business. I learned a lot of skills, social media, different platforms, being it Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Google. We learn all the skills, their do's and their don'ts. We learn how to create ads, how to get to connect with people, how to get your target. All this extreme, I never knew this before. That's why when we say that you don't need to be experienced to get started, because you'll be trained. I never knew all these things. There are so many vocabularies that I never heard of before. But when I started this business, I get to learn them and I get to understand them, and also be able to help others that are wanting to attain another stream of income, and also to have more time with their family. I get to help them. And if you hear this, don't think it's a pyramid. This is not a pyramid. This is a business that is real life. If you work hard, you can supersede everyone. There is no competition with anyone else, but the best competition that I really love in this business is to compete with yourself, to become the best version of yourself. So if you are a parent that is looking to have more time with your family, maybe you're looking into retirement, how you retire strong and really good financially, check this out, because this is one of the great legitimate business I've ever known that has really crossed beyond years. This business has been online for more than 8 years, and offline it has been for more than 51 years. I think this year is the 51 year being live, more than my age. So that was just enough to tell me that something that is sustainable for this long is not fake, it's legitimate. So check the information out on how you can start up your business online. The link is below. It's also on the description of this video, www.sandeyandjacoonline.com. And I'm looking forward to helping you. And if you really wanted to have a business that is life-changing, a business that will really transform, that you don't need to regret again, that you don't need to complain again about you being scammed, check this out, because this business is 100 plus, 1,000 plus legitimate. And there is nothing, even with the authenticity that is in this business, we have this 30 days money back guarantee, that if you pay the registration fee of the 149, and that is just one-time fee that you have to pay for so many other things, and then there is investment years after that. If you, for some reason, did not want to start, we get to refund you back your money, and the office will send you back exact without deducting any coin from that money. So you can see that not many companies can do that. So if you really wanted to have something for yourself, start up a plan B. Yes, you can continue doing your job, even how many jobs you're doing. I have one of my business partner was doing 3 jobs. She was a nurse, and she kept dropping each one of them one by one until she was doing the other one part-time, and now she is free. She is doing just the business full-time. So if that is a dream, you can start it today. Just as like people used to say that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a very single step. So check this out. And this could be the journey that you really wanted to start, and you thank yourself for starting. Your children, your loved ones, your aunties, your uncles, your friends will thank you for taking these steps. So check this out at www.sandeyandjacoonline.com, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any question concerning this business. I am so open to any question. I asked a lot of questions for me to understand, and it helped me to make the decision. It took me long, however, but that was the mindset I had. But now I really regretted how long time I took, but it was also good for me to really have that inner confirmation that, yes, Sandy, this is what you have to do. So I am so grateful to have started this business. It's a journey that it's a process. So I am so grateful to really be here and to help you understand more about this online business. See you there. If you have any question, reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you. Bye.